Considering a mini macaw versus a monster macaw, what do I think about that? And if I was in the market for a macaw, which would I pick? Hi, I'm Kaylin, the author of The Parrotless Bond, and in this video, gentle, I am having a really good example of the difference between the two macaws. I think that to make this as sort of straightforward and maybe give you a nice reference point as possible, I'm going to say, generally speaking, or maybe stereotypically speaking, think about a small dog versus a large dog. A small dog tends to be yippity, but really easy because you just pick them right up. You aren't going to have a lot of problems with them, but they're really loud and all over the place. Whereas a big dog, they're quieter, they're calmer, they're in that sense easier. But if you've ever taken a big dog out for a walk, or if you've ever been walked by a big dog who's dragging you because they're so strong, and you realize that when you have a big dog, you really have to train them because they've got so many muscles, that kind of thing. That's what these two are like. Emerald, my Hanh macaw here, who is a mini macaw, and I think the smallest macaw in the macaw species. Emerald is more like that yippity little dog. And Cammy, my Harlequin Macaw, is doing a really good job of illustrating for you. Let me see if I can put her down for a sec. Illustrating for you the big dog on a leash issue. Come here. Come on. While she is not as loud, when she screams, she can be loud, and I can hear her a block away. But it's usually because there's something going on. Hey, are you done? Are you done? Are you done? I don't want to be bitten. With a bird this size, you have to really be able to handle their beak and let them know who's in charge. So it's important that you don't fall into the very common problem of feeling intimidated by a creature that knows that they are intimidating, both to other parrots and to humans alike. Be nice. Here, go flying. Ready? Fly. That's her saying, I don't want to go fly. I want to keep bugging you. Now, she's not hurting me. She's not cutting me or anything like that. But it is a little bit of a who's in charge. And so that, I would say, is some of what you really want to consider. If you really want the macaw experience, I would say I would go for a larger macaw like a blue and gold. If you want something easier to handle, if you don't have space for your macaw to fly around like Cammy, you might want something smaller like Emerald, a Hanh macaw. Even though Cammy is not, you could see who's being loud. The whole time Emerald was and is still making the noise. Cammy huffs at me sometimes, but that's about it. But you can see that she needs space. And in a home, if she does start to make noise, you're going to be sorry if you don't have like some really good space for her to really fly and get some energy out and stuff like that. Do you see how the Hanh macaw is intimidated by the Harlequin, who is bossing her around and trying to boss me around? So there is a very straightforward, you could see that not really as noisy and really like the big dog, but very different, but needs a better training than the little guy. So if you do a blue and gold, who are one of the best and friendliest macaws, I think that's a great idea. I just think you want to be ready for a little trouble. Now, she has some green wing in her, so she's bigger, and actually the green wings are pretty mellow. But she's only a year, so she's still young. And she's supposed to be one of the best as well. Mwah, mwah. And I find that sometimes I have to smother her with kisses to get her to behave. Don't bite me like that. Don't bite me hard. No, not the face. So I hope that gives you some really good ideas about the difference between the mini and the monster. If you have any questions about parrots, please be sure to post below. Or join our group, on Facebook, Parrot Bliss Flock. And then be sure to subscribe so that you can catch the next time my feathers all mess up my hair, which is what they love to do. Catch you next time.